good gentles all, please welcome those loquacious lovers of legends and lore. Those versatile viscounts of voluminous verbosity as they portray a panoply of personalities under this preeminent proscenium. Please welcome Mr. Smythe and Mr. Jones.
Well, hello there! Can we get a huzzah? Well done. I'm Mr. Smythe. And I'm Mr. Jones. And how is each and everybody doing today? Welcome to the theater, the famous Royal Theater. And while we're in the theater, I say let's do a play. Using our imagination, as well as good enunciation. Together we will be creating a creation that will take your breath away. For all the world is a stage, my friend. Attend and hark if you've an ear to lend. We're gonna tell a tale with once upon a time at the start, and there's a happily ever after at the end.
I say, Mr. Smythe.
Yes, Mr. Jones?
What story shall we players play today?
Today we shall render upon these boards an adventure that is most hair-raising.
Oh, well said, Mr. Smythe. For today we tell the timeless tale of
Tangled! It's a very special tale of a very special girl. She's full of hopes and dreams, a little something like you. And if she puts some work into it, makes her mind up to pursue it, she can make her wish come true. And maybe everyone to do it with imagination, some courage and determination. If she can conquer all her fears and trepidation, well then she just might make it through. For all the world is a stage, my friend. Attend and hark if you've an ear to lend. And here's one thing on which you can depend. We're gonna make a little magic if you all do your part. We will create a little carnival of courage and art. We're gonna tell a tale with once upon a time at the start. There's a happy ever after at the end. Happy ever after at the end. Thank you very much and welcome to the Royal Theater. To help us tell our story today, we have two special guests.
Oh, two special guests?
Yes.
Who's on first?
A young lady with golden locks.
Oh, presenting Goldilocks and her three dancing bears!
No, we do not have three dancing bears.
Only two?
No.
Just one?
No, there are no dancing bears.
Presenting Goldilocks and no dancing bears!
One moment, please. You're being
Maybe they
ridiculous.
just be the dancing bears as your papa and mama, no baby.
No, there are no dancing bears and no Goldilocks.
But you said a young lady with golden locks?
Yes, Rapunzel.
Rapunzel doesn't have any dancing bears.
No, she's our first guest.
Our first guest?
Yes.
Who's on second?
That is the question.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
You gentles all, it's time to give a warm welcome to our first royal guest. The one.
The only.
The one and only Rapunzel!
Princess Rapunzel, it's an honor to be in your presence today.
And we are most delighted that you have accepted our invitation to join us in a live performance of your story.
It's my pleasure.
After all, who better to help tell the story of Rapunzel than Rapunzel?
This is going to be such an adventure.
Now remember, we are here to assist you in any way we can. Should you wish to know where to stand, we shall show you.
Should you want to know what to say, we will tell you.
Should you wish to recognize one of us for most outstanding performance by a player in a leading role, drama or comedy, we shall kneel before you in humble gratitude.
I'm sure you'll both be wonderful.
Very well then.
Are you ready?
Yes!
Then let the play begin. Once upon a time, there was a radiant young lady named Rapunzel.
Who lived at the top of a tall, tall tower.
From the time that I was just a baby, my mother never allowed me to go outside.
Each day as Rapunzel gazed out her tower window, she wondered, when would her life begin?
My dream was to go see the floating lanterns that appeared in the night sky every year on my birthday.
But today, like every other day, Rapunzel's daydreams were interrupted by the sound of a familiar voice.
Rapunzel!
Mother Gothel?
Let down your hair!
Oh, let me undo that for you.
Wait a minute. You have no idea how long it takes to braid this.
But of course. Stunt hair, please.
Ooh, what's that?
That is a theatrical representation of your hair.
Oh, I love the theater!
Rapunzel and wait! waiting.
Coming, Mother!
Immediately, Rapunzel lowered her hair so that Mother Gothel could easily ascend the steep tower wall.
Apple deity.
Thank you.
It should be noted by all in attendance that Mother Gothel was not Rapunzel's real mother.
That's right. I was kidnapped by Mother Gothel when I was just a baby.
And why was Rapunzel kidnapped? Mr. Jones!
Because of her magic hair.
Yes, which keeps Mother Gothel.
The fairest of them all. Rapunzel, dear.
Princess.
Rapunzel, dear, Mummy's feeling a bit run down. Why don't you let me brush your hair while Mr. Smythe sings your magic song?
Flower, gleam, and glow.
Whenever I sang the magic song, my hair began to shiver and glow. And as it glowed, it kept Mother Gothel young with its special healing powers.
As Gothel brushed the enchanted hair, the years melted away.
Like sands through the hourglass, thus were the days of our lives. Why, thank you, my dear.
Princess.
Thank you, my dear. Now go get me my milk.
Oh!
Do you know what I see? I see a strong, confident, beautiful young lady. Oh, look, you're here too.
Realizing this might be her last opportunity, Rapunzel summoned up the courage to ask.
Mother, well, I was wondering. I mean, since it's my birthday tomorrow, would you please take me to see the floating lanterns? It's my only birthday wish.
Oh, absolutely not, Rapunzel.
Sorry, Samuel. Flower, gleam, and glow, let your power shine. Make the clock reverse, when Tangled once was mine.
I told you, my dear, this world is a dangerous place, filled with ruffians and thugs, which is why I keep you locked in this beautiful tower.
Sorry. Seriously, Sam. Flower, glow, power shine, clock reverse, mine.
For your own safety, my dear, you will never, ever leave this tower. Ever. Trust me, Rapunzel. Mother knows best.
Rapunzel was determined to see the floating lanterns, so she did what any imprisoned 18-year-old girl would do. Took back to the frying pan and headed for the window.
Looking down, she spotted a young man climbing up the tower.
A stranger!
And as he hauled himself up into her tower room...
The hearty huzzah for Flynn Rider! Quickly, Rapunzel did what any imprisoned 18-year-old girl who just knocked out a climbing stranger would do. After that, she went through his belongings, found a royal crown, and hid it.
Now surely I can convince him to take me to see the floating lanterns.
What Rapunzel didn't know was that the crown was stolen.
Flynn was a wanted man.
Look, Blondie, there is no way I will ever take you to see the floating lantern. Okay, I will take you to see the floating lanterns. Anything to get that crown back.
And so Rapunzel let down her hair. And down the tower they climbed.
Okay, this isn't weird. Climbing down hair.
As they scaled down the stone wall, the stranger introduced himself as
Flynn Rider.
And before Rapunzel could say,
Only hairbrush, Flynn.
their feet were on the ground and they were off and running on their new adventure.
I can't believe I did this! This is so fun! I just hope I don't run into any ruffians or thugs.
Hoping to end this adventure as quickly as possible.
And to avoid being arrested by the royal guard, Flynn said,
Hey, are you hungry? Because I know a great place for lunch.
Thus he led the way to the Snungly Duckling Tavern.
Which, as it turns out, was filled with ruffians and thugs.
Hello.
Oh, wow, will you look at this bunch? This is a mean-looking bunch of ruffians and thugs. Look at that one. Never trust anybody sucking on their thumb. And don't let this one in the bucket hat fool you. I think I've seen them on the kingdom's most wanted list. You know what, Blondie? I think things would be a whole lot safer if we just turned you around and got you back home. What do you say, huh? Let's go back to your tower and I'll get my crown, okay?
Excuse me? Are you Flynn Rider?
Do I look like Flynn Rider?
What do you think? Does he look like Flynn Rider?
Turn up!
Give me back my stranger!
Oh!
I need him to take me to see the floating lanterns. It's my dream. Don't any of you have a dream?
I had a dream once. I've got a dream. I've got a dream. See, I ain't as cruel and vicious as I seem. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. There's more! Though I do like breaking femurs, you can count me with the dreamers. Like everybody else, I've got a dream.
Hey, I've got a dream too!
Take it away, Faire Ruffian!
I've got scars and lumps and bruises, plus something here that oozes. And let's not even mention my complexion. But despite my extra toes, and my goiter and my nose, I really want to make a love connection.
He's got a dream.
He's got a dream.
I've got a
She's got a dream.
I just wanna see the floating lanterns gleam.
And with every passing hour, she's so glad she left her tower. Like all you lovely folks, she's got a dream. Yes, way down deep inside, we've got a dream. Yeah!
Suddenly, out of nowhere, came a brand new character nobody had ever seen.
Well, I've seen him. That's Maximus, a horse of the Royal Guard.
It's after me. Psst, follow me. There's a secret passage. They ran from Maximus to a twisting, turning cave.
It's what last week broke out in the sunlight only to realize.
Look out!
We're standing on the edge of a precipitous cliff.
A towering reservoir on one side.
A deep chasm on the other. Thinking quickly, Rapunzel tossed her hair across the chasm when latched onto a wooden beam.
Flynn, follow me!
It was too late. Flynn was trapped and Maximus was on him, sword drawn.
Seriously? What?
Sorry, I'm a little hoarse.
Suddenly, with the swift carry and thrust, Maximus knocked the frying pan out of Flynn's hand.
Flynn, catch!
Got it.
Thus, Flynn was able to follow Rapunzel to safety. Huzzah!
However, their victory was short-lived, for Maximus kicked his hooves against the reservoir. Horsey kick, releasing a flood of water.
Flynn and Rapunzel found themselves trapped in a cave, too dark to find their way out, with the water level rising.
I never should have left the tower. This is all my fault, Flynn.
Eugene.
What?
My real name is Eugene Fitzherbert.
Someone might as well know.
Well, I've got magic hair that glows when I sing.
What?
I've got magic hair that glows when I sing!
Rapunzel's hair illuminated the water with its magic light and led them out of the cave. Huzzah!
Once on dry land, Eugene kept his promise and took Rapunzel to see the floating lanterns.
Wait a minute, wait a minute! Where's the boat?
What boat?
We were in a boat,
She's right, we were definitely in a boat.
We don't have a boat.
but it was so romantic. You can't leave that part out.
Oh, what is that?
It's a theatrical representation of our boat!
Oh, I love the theater.
Sir Samuel?
Every year on this day, the king and the queen release the lanterns in honor of their lost daughter.
They're so beautiful.
As the sky filled, the lantern's warm glow.
I realized
I was falling in love.
And at last I see the light, and it's like as the flame. And at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is blue, and it's warm and real, and
symbol of the royal family. The king, the queen, the missing princess.
The missing princess. The missing princess! Eugene, I have to go!
As quickly as she could, Rapunzel raced back to her tower.
Rapunzel, where are you going?
Rapunzel, where have you been?
Out there! Discovering who I really am. I'm the missing princess.
Huzzah!
Well, bravo, you figured it out. But you and your magic hair aren't going anywhere. You were staying right here, keeping me the fairest of them all.
Rapunzel, I discovered who you really are.
He's dying!
Well, that's the circle of life, my dear. Now come along.
Where are we going?
Where no one will ever find you again.
We can't let him die!
We can't let him live and expose our secrets.
Please, please let me heal him and I'll go away with you forever. I promise.
Knowing that Rapunzel never broke a promise, Mother Gothel agreed to allow her this final act of kindness.
I can't let you do this.
I can't let you die.
Rapunzel, if you do this, you'll die.
So with his last bit of strength, Eugene grabbed Gothel's knife and cut Rapunzel's hair.
Precious, oh my precious.
My golden hair suddenly lost its magic.
Causing Mother Gothel to wither into a shrieking old hag.
You cursed brat, seest what thou hast done. For I know thy melt is not a bit of fun. What a world, what a small world after
At last, Eugene, I see the light. Everything is different now that I see you.
With his last breath, Eugene uttered the words.
You were my new dream.
And you were fine.
Rapunzel was heartbroken. For in finding her dream, she had lost true love. And all that remained was a single tear. That tear fell upon his cheek. And it began to glow.
See, the same magic that was found in Rapunzel's hair was also present in this single teardrop.
That healing light flowed to Eugene and his rainfall, swirling throughout the tower room.
And with that light came new life and new love.
We return to the kingdom and he reveals Rapunzel as the missing princess.
At which point, the king
And the queen.
My real mother and father welcomed me with open arms.
I was alone before Rapunzel married Eugene.
And Eugene married Rapunzel.
And we all lived.
Happily ever after. Let's have a round of applause for Princess Rapunzel.
Let's give a hearty huzzah for Flynn Rider.
Cheers for Sir Samuel of Morocco. And so we see the little magic that you all take to part. Yes, we created it as a chronicle of courage and heart. We told a fairy tale once upon a time at the start. And had a happy ever after, happy end. Happily ever after at the end.